So some of you will know about my beautiful Badcat Cub amp that I have from Badcat, and it's a beautiful sound, it's a beautiful look, and I was actually lucky enough to be invited to their place in California by the owner, John, and I actually got to see how they make their amps and just their process in building them and testing them, so I got to play around with a couple of their amps as well.
So they sort of start like over here, boards get built and stuffed into chassis, and then they go this way, get loaded on these little carts, right?
Yeah.
And then they come over here and hire them. He tubes them up, puts them through their paces, kind of tests them all, make sure everything is working correctly. And then they go this way. They get burnt in on these little, we drive a signal through them, right? Like this. And we record that signal so you can visually see the sine waves.
Oh my God.
So you have 3 hours of, you know, just a continuous wave, and if you see something odd, it'll show up on that sine wave.
And like every amp goes through this?
Everyone, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then they go this way. After they get tubed up, they get set up here. Like these. And they get cabbed up. Cabinet shop is like an hour up the freeway, just in history. And once they get cabbed up, they get stuck on this thing, and they get shaken.
Yeah.
And what that does is it, if there's any bad, like a solder joint or something that's loose, it kind of comes loose. The idea is we try to make stuff fail here.
Yeah.
And then this way.
Like the way it might fail if it was being transported or something.
Exactly, like on a UPS truck or something. And we shake them. They go in here.
Is this, do you like play through them? Yeah.
Every single one gets played. Myself or Rob. And most of the day, it's Rob. I used to do it all myself, but now Rob does it. And if I'm in my office, I'll hear like a really cool Zeppelin riff, and I'll run in here and go, show me that. How does that go? The testing. This building is, I mean, it's all done right here.
Yeah.
Except the cabinets. We have there's a cabinet shop that's up in, it's called Hesperia, like an hour and a half to the freeway.
So what does that like involve?
The cabinets?
Yeah.
Well, they're taking raw plywood and they're cutting it, you know, for the templates, the face plates and the front panels and all that kind of stuff that gets done in Hesperia. Yeah. And then they wrap it in vinyl, which is this stuff.
Inside
right?
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gets glued and stuck together.
Yeah.
And then they bring them down to us in a truck. And then we go through them and we send the ones back we don't like this one over here. This is how picky we are, right? This one, I mean, you can't even see it, but there's just the slightest little gap like up here that we didn't like.
Yeah.
So we're gonna send it back.
Wait, where's the gap? Let me just try and...
This is not, see how that's like loose too? It's not.
Oh, is it meant to be like at the top?
Yeah, it's supposed to be real tight and
see.
smooth. No, this one's got the gap, right, William? This one has the gap on the top.
No, that one has right here.
Yeah, it's just slight.
Slight.
This guy won't let anything get past.
No, right now,
Does that mean you have to...
Any imperfections, they go back. Whoop, no good.
Yeah.
And they have to do it all over again, or do they
fix
just...
it or redo the front panel or something.
Oh my gosh.
Everything has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, we don't put it in a box.
How long would you say each amp takes throughout the whole process?
I think it's probably, including the cabinet, it's got to be 8 hours. I mean, 10 hours.
Oh my god.
Maybe more.
Ooh.
We've got a recording system together. Paul's got some gear we're doing. We're going to tear this wall out and we're going to raise this ceiling and do the floors and try to set this whole thing up for doing like demo videos and like production and stuff. But here's you haven't played this.
No, which one's this?
This one's the Badcat. But let me just give you a quick little sonic.
Let's do it. Wow, so that's mic'd up and coming through there. love that tremolo.
Isn't that nice?
Wow.
But yeah, this is the Blackcat. I think you played this at the NAMM show, didn't you? I think.
I remember playing one with a tremolo. Is that the only one?
Yeah, just one.
Must have been. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Badcat for allowing me to make this video. And if you enjoyed and would like to support my channel, please check out my Patreon, which is linked in the description. And I'll see you soon.